What is going on, guys? Twinstinct here and welcome back to the channel. So if you do like Pokemon content, please do consider smashing that subscribe button and liking the video, because I've got some awesome content coming up in this video. So it'd be absolutely awesome if you could show me some support. And with all that said, let's jump straight into this video. Okay then everyone, jumping straight into the first matchup here then, we have got Swampert, a Shadow on the lead against an Azumarill. Not the worst for us. I think it does outpace us to the Ice Beam, but that's not too dangerous, we can survive. I do throw up the shield to save the HP, and then in comes a Trevenant. We like to see this early because we have a great counter with Shadow Drapion. The crunch will nearly one-shot this thing. We get the defensive debuff as well, that's absolutely insane, that's just what we want. We can take a Shadow Ball, not very effective, nothing in Trevenant's kit can hurt us. Seed Bomb and Shadow Ball will be resisted. I'm just going to let this come through, takes me out. I'm going to come in with Stunfisk, start trying to throw off these rock slides, but Trevenant is so spammy, it's absolutely insane. You see the game mechanics, how much smoother they are now. That was a CMP tie, and then my charge move fired off straight away after the Trevenant had finished. It almost threw me off guard. We hit the Azu in the face with a Sludge Wave, and we've charged up to 2 Hydro Cannons, which is really handy. I am going to shield up here. Keep charging up and then throw the Hydro Cannon when we're at max energy. I will undercharge, but unfortunately we do take out the Azu. In comes the Trevenant, got a Sludge Wave ready to go. That hits the Trevenant, one-shots that, and then in the back is a Stunfisk. Watch what one Hydro Cannon does to a Stunfisk. Shadow Swampert, eat your heart out, almost takes out Stunfisk in one shot there, so powerful. Okay, in comes my Stunfisk, and theirs is so low. Just a Rock Slide will be enough to take the match there, and that is a great match, well played to the opponent in the first game there. Okay, moving straight into the second game, we've got a Swampert Shadow against another Azumarill. Weak connection, I'm not sure, it's not too bad. See, they do reach the Ice Beam before we get to the Sludge Wave, but yeah, we're far more dangerous. The opponent does respect it and shield up there. They could survive, to be honest. Probably don't need to shield, but I'm not going to shield this time. See what Ice Beam actually does, and you can actually survive. So we would have to shield one of them, but it doesn't really matter. And we get both shields. I'm going straight into Drapion now to try and get to that Sludge Bomb. We get to the Sludge Bomb. Watch what Shadow Sludge Bomb does to this Azumarill. Takes that out, no problem whatsoever. And in comes a Stunfisk. Luckily we still have a shield left, the opponent has none, so we're looking good here. We can start firing off these crunch, and we are incredibly spammy. I know that was too fast for an Earthquake, so no need to shield. We can take a Rock Slide, no problem, and then get to another crunch. We will have to try and get out of here after this if we can, because we'll get farmed down otherwise. I don't think we can. Yeah, we can just about get out of there into Stunfisk. I do throw up the shield in case of an Earthquake, and it was an Earthquake, so that's a great shield. Luckily we started charging up because in comes a Ninetales. Very strong moves against Stunfisk with Fire Spin, Weather Ball, and possibly Solar Beam as well, or Overheat. So luckily we've got the Earthquake to take that out one shot, no problem whatsoever. And then we can almost farm down the Stunfisk, should only be a Rock Slide, which we can take. And then one more Mud Shot, and that's a great game. Well played to the opponent. The second game there, you can already see how dangerous the double Shadow team is. If the opponent isn't prepared for it, they're going to get torn apart. But I switched there, and then in comes the Swampert. No need to shield the first move. Stunfisk is bulky and it only takes it into the yellow there. But you see what the Shadow Hydro Cannon did to the Stunfisk. So yeah, no need to commit the shield in the first instance. I wasn't going to commit one actually. Interesting, I thought I was going to commit a shield and go for the second Earthquake to get the shield, but no, I'm going to save it for my Shadows, which is the right play. There we go. Takes the shield off the opponent. I am going to shield up Swampert here because I'm pretty sure I can get to another Hydro Cannon, but they bring in the Altaria. That's fine. I'd still have a shield, as we would get taken out with a Sky Attack I think, so I'm going to get the shield, go for the Sludge Wave. I'm not sure we'd get to another one, so I'm going straight into Drapion. I'm going to try and get to a Sludge Bomb before they get to a move. We actually make it. So insane how spammy Drapion and Swampert are on the same team. Takes out the Altaria, and then obviously there's Swampert in the back. I get to a crunch. So spammy this team. almost takes out the Swampert. They are going to be able to take us down here with a Hydro Cannon. But we can come in with Shadow Swampert, farm down there Swampert, and then nothing in the back, nothing other than a Bastiodon, the slowest charger in Great League. One Hydro Cannon smashes into the Bastiodon. Can we take it out with the second? It's going to be a real close matchup because the Bastiodon must be close to a Flamethrower, and that takes it out. Brilliant match. But anything else in the back we might have been in trouble, but we went into it with energy, so it's no problem. So we've got a Swampert mirror here, normal versus Shadow. I won't be shielding the first Hydro, I know you can take it, even though it puts us in the red. That's what theirs does, so ours would do even more. So they do respect it and shield. And then they swap from Swampert into Trevenant to catch the Hydro, but look what that does, almost half health. And then I go into Stunfisk, and let's go for the Rock Slide. Will the opponent shield? They don't respect it. That is interesting because now I can tank this move and hopefully go for a farm down. It's going to be close. Yes, we can farm down the Trevenant. Very nice play there. In comes the Swampert. I will throw up a shield this time because I want to get off my energy that I built up there and throw this Earthquake, so the opponent might have to respect it. They do. They're out of shields. And what they're trying to do here is farm me down, but they miscounted. I get to another Earthquake, and this is very sad for the opponent because down goes their Swampert with loaded energy. I would have been in trouble if they won that matchup, but now we can jump straight into Shadow Drapion against this Berserker and the defense debuff, and we've still got a shield, so it's no problem whatsoever. We can just shield up this move, probably a close combat, yeah, and we've got the crunch at the same time, good to go, and that is GG's. Very close game there. If that Swampert got out of the matchup with all that energy, I think we'd have definitely lost, but that's just a fine margin to GBL. Sometimes it goes in your favour or not. So not a bad matchup here. We've got Galvantula versus Shadow Swampert. I do respect the lunge, would do a lot of damage, especially because we're a Shadow and quite squishy. They also respect the damage that a Shadow Hydro Cannon would do, and we've got to a second one here. So will they double shield the Galvantula early game? They do. That is good for us because we know we can outpace it. So we can comfortably shield this up, and I want to look to get out of this matchup because we are double debuffed. So I go into the Stunfisk against Poliwrath. Definitely not the best matchup, but I know that Stunfisk can tank pretty much anything, and their shields are down. So we can go for an Earthquake, get this Poliwrath really low. That is the play. And can we get to a Rock Slide? Not quite. The Poliwrath is going to beat us to the farm down there. I'm going to come back in with Swampert, start charging up, almost to 2 Hydro Cannons. That's enough to take out the Poliwrath, and what's coming in next? It is the Galvantula, Hydro Cannon good to go. Watch the damage. Takes out the Galvantula, and then here's a Talonflame, and that is what makes opponents quit. So Shadow Swampert with energy is so dangerous. And there's a Bastiodon straight away there. They go into Sableye, but we've already started charging up, and we're definitely going to be outpacing the Sableye. Almost to 2 Hydro Cannons before they throw the first foul play. Absolutely insane. I always respect it because Shadow Swampert obviously is 20% less HP. Look at the damage. And now we know that the Sableye won't get to another move, so we can shield up and then go for a full farm down. No problem whatsoever. We've got 2 Hydro Cannons almost for whatever comes in next. It is a Medicham. Going to go straight for a Hydro Cannon. They do have 1 shield left, I believe. Look at the damage there. Almost puts the Medicham at half HP, and they are bulky. XL Medicham. That gets the shield. And we know we can outpace with Drapion pretty much any Pokemon in GBL. Just a power up punch. Before they get to any sort of a nuke, we're going to go for the crunch, and that will be taking out the rest of the Medicham, no problem. And now I'm going to switch straight into Stunfisk, and there's a Bastiodon, and this team just showing why it makes people quit again. So powerful. But yeah, so that is the team, guys. Double Shadow team, absolutely insane. Definitely worth building. I just built that Shadow Drapion and I have not been disappointed. Get it built, it's so good. So yeah, thank you very much for coming to watch the content today. Please do smash that subscribe button, stick a like on the video if you've enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.